Okay, I'm standing here at the Ernie Ball Music Man booth with Blues Saraceno. Blues is a guitar prodigy, a songwriter, producer. He's been working on film and TV as of late. And Blues, just catch us up. What have you been doing lately?
Well, I mean, you nailed it. Well researched. I do pretty much primarily TV and film now because for me, it seemed like a very natural kind of progression to get out of, like, I was in the music business because I love the music aspect of it. And I think I had taken the guitar thing kind of as far as I really wanted to go with it. So the next evolution for me and the challenge was kind of to keep the music aspect of it moving forward. And I like I gotta say, I'm really pleased with doing the television stuff and all the film stuff because it gives me a chance to kind of compete on that level. It's like all the heavy hitters kind of end up in that pool. And so, you know, it's kind of like the Wild West. It's whatever you can create that's great. So it's the challenge. Every day I get to wake up and bring out some stuff that, you know, and I think I bring a different angle to it. I think with all my experiences as, you know, from touring and playing with bands and as a session guy, you know, I can kind of bring that, you know, make the stuff for TV sound like a record, which I think is kind of cool. A lot of other composers just make it sound like canned film music. You know, I think we really try and go the distance, and I think it shows. You know, we do all the latest tricks, and so it's I get to kind of keep both my feet in kind of both worlds. I get to stay on the uber cutting edge of production and you know, and what's going on with the latest bands. I get to produce bands, do all that fun stuff, and then, you know, I'm doing stuff that's on, you know, Desperate Housewives. I use them for promos or something like that. If you go to my website, which is bluessaraceno.com, there's a whole list of stuff I've done, and you can see a lot, especially a lot of the promotion stuff, a lot of like, you get a lot of kind of like, you know, like your real kind of popular television, you know, even family sitcoms, they'll end up using my stuff for promotion, which is just, it trips me out, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, this totally kind of generic stuff, all of a sudden, blam, it's out there, and they do it. So it's been a lot of fun.
And as Mark Knopfler says, that's money for nothing when that happens, right?
Oh man, let me tell you, there's no joy like waking up in your socks and walking down to your mailbox and, honey, we can buy it. All right, we're at, you know.
That's a hard day's work when you go to the mailbox.
Yeah, it's a hard, you know. But no, the work is definitely beforehand. But it's great. It becomes more of a publishing game and stuff like that. And honestly, for me, more so than the money, it's just a challenge. You know, I really, you know, I want to compete at the Olympics, and so I kind of feel like, you know, otherwise I just get bored and I lose it. My attention span doesn't stay there. So for me, it's been a good chance to, you know, get in there and swing with the big bats. I like it. I love it.
Good. Bring us up to speed on what you've been doing with Ernie Ball Music Man.
Well, a bunch of things. I've actually had a relationship with Sterling for, like, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 years. And he, at the NAMM show a long time ago, he says, listen, I'll build you the best guitar you ever had. I said, okay, it's a big challenge. And he actually did. So, and that was actually this guitar. I've had this guitar for quite some time. This is one of the very first Albert Lee 2 humbucker ones. And actually just this year, they're going to release a 2 humbucker version of the Albert Lee guitar. So it's kind of interesting that I end up playing somebody else's guitar after having all my own guitar models, but I just really liked the guitar and I liked the guys there, and it was cool. So that's how we did it. So,
well, it was good to catch up with you, Blues, and best of luck.
Good luck.